Hi, this is Anna Paricio.
Welcome to the OFI Pad, the blog with attitude.
Hi, this is Anna Paricio. Welcome to the OFI Pad, the blog with attitude. I'm here with Owen Fitzpatrick from the Charisma Bootcamp. I'm going to interview him today.
Looking forward to it.
So, Owen, surely some people have charisma and other people don't. Can this really be learned?
First of all, don't call me Shirley, because that's not my name. Look, the truth of the matter is that for years I believed that people were either charismatic or they weren't. I believed that you either had it or you didn't. I believed some people were naturally there and some people weren't. Now, what I've learned since, in terms of all the research I've done, traveling to India, meeting gurus, going to South America, meeting shaman, meeting some Hollywood celebrities, and also having a chance to talk to the speech advisors for Bill and Hillary Clinton, some amazing people I've met over the years. Time and time again, I realized the same thing, which is the following. You can learn to be able to be more charismatic, because charisma is not some quality that people have or don't. It's an impression you create in the mind of another person. And you can create that impression by being aware of how you're coming across at the moment, by understanding that you can get rid of the fear that a lot of people hold inside of them, stopping themselves from being as they want to be. You see, we walk around in sort of robotic disguises, trying to appear to others as if we're fitting in society. But the real truth is that the people who are the most charismatic are the ones that have eradicated this fear from their life, and they're free to be themselves. They're full of life. They are themselves. You take, for example, Jerry Ryan, very naturally charismatic man. But one of the reasons he was so charismatic was he was so full of life. He was himself. He didn't care about what other people thought about him. And that's one of the steps to being more charismatic. But you can learn to change your attitude and perspective about yourself and about what other people think about you, so it doesn't bother you what other people do think. And by getting to that stage, then there's certain skills you can learn, skills in being able to become funnier, skills in being able to dress better, skills in being able to perform in a more effective way, to speak in public more dramatically or with more impact, being able to make sure that you're able to pitch yourself or pitch your ideas or pitch your company or pitch your business in a really, really skilled way. Even being able to do that online. There's a lot of different skills you can learn in leadership, in being able to perform the way you want to, how you want to become more persuasive. And by learning that, obviously you are going to become much more charismatic.
Okay, but don't you think that some people are naturally non-charismatic at all, and sometimes, you think that some people will never be able to become more charismatic? Wouldn't that be so for some people at least?
No, I don't think so. I think the truth of the matter is that, yes, being boring is something that you do. It's not, there's no such thing, in my opinion, as a boring person. There's just someone who is boring for a certain period of time. If you allow that person to step out and be able to gain more confidence and overcome the fears of rejection or embarrassment or failure that hold them back and stop them from being as wonderful as they truly can be, if you help them boost their self-esteem, then they can start to engage people more, they can communicate better, they can start to become more expressive in the way they communicate, and people will want to listen to them more. I don't believe when people are truly themselves they're boring. I believe it's quite the opposite. The more you allow yourself to be you and not to care what everyone else thinks about you, the more likely you are to really engage people in the best possible way. That's my opinion, and I'm definitely right.
Okay, so in the Charisma Bootcamp, you seem to be promising a lot of things to a lot of people. Who is this course really for, though?
Anyone who wants to communicate better. And I know that's going to sound ridiculous. Look, when I first decided to put the kind of people together and I started to invite the different speakers to be a part of this, my one goal was to create the best charisma course you could ever possibly find. A course that had everything in it. Now, I was already very successful doing the art of charisma in Japan, in Colombia, in Italy, and Spain. I've done it around the world, and it's had a lot of brilliant feedback. The Master in Charisma course I've done with a couple of years with Paul Mussolini's in Dublin, that's been very, very successful as well. So already we've been getting great feedback, but I wanted to create the charisma course the best charisma course of all time. A course that allows you to take from some of the best people in their respective professions in the areas of entertainment, in psychology and business, bring these people together, people I know that walk their talk, and allow them to give the suggestions or ideas or advice that enables you to be able to improve. So I do promise a lot on the Charisma Bootcamp, because These are the people that I've selected to come on board with me and to deliver one of the best and most exciting courses that's ever been put on in Dublin, in my opinion. There's lots and lots that you can learn. You can learn to improve your confidence, learning the psychology of boosting your self-esteem, what I call the self-esteem formula, being able to make sure that you're able to change the way in which you think about yourself and about other people, allowing yourself to improve learning public speaking strategies, being able to become more persuasive, being able to pitch better from the pitch doctor, learning from a voice coach, the Hollywood stars, how to improve how you use your voice. One of the best comedians in Ireland, learning about comedy. One of the best stylists in Ireland, learning about how to dress and how to present yourself in the most optimal way. Learning from an expert in social media, how to be able to use Facebook and come across really charismatic online. Learning from a self-made multi-millionaire, how to become a more effective charismatic leader. I mean, really and truly, and learning from a professional magician, how you can start to improve your performance. Learning what's behind being able to, how can you apply the strategies or the techniques that magicians use and be able to apply them in the real world so that you can start to create a more wonderful sense of being impactful, being successful in terms of being able to get through to people and impress people and entertain people and engage people.
Okay, so what do I need charisma for? I mean, how is being more charismatic going to affect not only my personal life, but also my professional life? What's this going to do for me?
Well, first of all, in terms of personal life, being more charismatic enables you to be able to become happier with who you are, because you're boosting your self-esteem, you're becoming more confident, and you're able to do things that you weren't able to do before. Maybe you're able to stand up in front of a group of people and you're able to entertain them, and that's terrific for your own sense of self. So personally, it enables you to be able to become happier with who you are, communicate more effectively, make more friends, be able to connect better with friends, be able to make it so that you're able to remove fears like the fear of failure, rejection, or embarrassment, so that you can fully be yourself and you don't have to worry about what anyone else thinks of you. You can handle relationships better. You've more of an opportunity to meet people and to be able to, maybe if you're not in a relationship, to be able to date more effectively or flirt more effectively. There's so many things in your personal life. And then on your professional side, being more charismatic enables you to be able to present better if you need to do any sort of speech, or a lot of times our jobs involve presentations. It allows you to be able to be more persuasive, to communicate more effectively, more clearly, so that when you communicate to people, people listen. And if you're in a meeting, that people will be more likely to listen to your ideas. It enables you to network better and to be able to build up your business, particularly for entrepreneurs who are interested in being able to reach out and make more of an impact, both online and offline, to be able to start to network in a more effective way, so you're not only able to meet the right people, but you're able to connect with the right people, you're able to engage the right people, you're able to interest the right people, and you're able to persuade the right people. Massive amounts of understanding about persuasion also enables you to be able to be at your best and to be able to really get through to the people that beforehand you mightn't be able to do. So both personally and professionally, there's so much that you can get from becoming more charismatic, and that's why I unapologetically am promoting the bootcamp so much. I genuinely believe this is a great opportunity. I put it together. I know if I wasn't on it, I would be doing it, because I really think it's a great opportunity.
Okay.